what colleges let you transfer the most credits. Now, supposing you've completed some college courses, you have some transcript, and you have good grades, but then you didn't complete your college degree. And then now you want to go back to college. Then it definitely helps you a lot if you can transfer all your previous college courses, so that'll help you save a lot of time for things you've already completed, you've already learned, you've done with it. So you should be able to transfer them. It'll save you a lot of time, lot of effort, and a lot of money as well. So it's definitely, when you look at this, you don't want to go to any college where they have a lot of restrictions on transferring credits. They're looking for partnerships. They have so many, but things just get delayed. You don't want that. You want to go with good colleges that let you transfer the most credits that you previously completed. Believe me, there are so many students that, because they've done so many courses, that includes me as well, they've completed so many courses before that when they go back into college, they're able to transfer most of their credits and just write a few additional exams here and there and get their college degree. So please do transfer the most credits that you can. Now, which are the colleges that let you do that? Get the maximum amount of transfer credits. One is Excelsior College in Albany, New York. I mean, you don't have to be physically located in Albany or in New York for this, but Excelsior College lets you do it. Then there's Thomas Edison State University in New Jersey, and then there is a Charter Oak State College. It is in Connecticut. So these colleges let you transfer between 114 to 120. So you actually need 120 credits for completing a US bachelor's degree. These colleges let you transfer in 114 to 120, almost all the credits you can get by transferring from previous courses. So, and then apart from Excelsior, Thomas Edison and Charter Oak, then there's also Granite State College, and then there is Southern New Hampshire University. These, they don't let you transfer so many, but they allow you to transfer about 90 credits. They have a limit on about 90 transfer credits. Granite State College and Southern New Hampshire University. And a lot of, if you look at many of the other, many colleges out there, they have restrictions on if it's out of state college you did, then they're not going to transfer it. Or they want to only go with colleges that they have a partnership that they'll let you transfer. And a lot of it is because they're not able to evaluate these. And they also have a lot of different policies. But then, but there are still many, in spite of so many colleges that don't make it easy to transfer credits, there are a number of, if you're careful, there are a carefully selected list of colleges that let you transfer a lot of credits. And if you want to know more about which are all the other colleges out there which let you transfer a lot of credits, take a look at my article on collegeandhonors.com called Top 25 Cheapest Online Colleges for Bachelor Degrees. There I've listed about 25 colleges that let you transfer a lot of credits. Okay. Now, what documentation do you need when you want to transfer credits? You have to, obviously, one important thing is, with the courses that you previously completed, they have to be on similar topics as the course which you should go from, which course, okay, if you're transferring credits, the course which you previously completed, the course content has to be similar to some course content of the degree in which you're currently enrolled in. So that's when they can say, oh, you already completed that, so that replaces this particular degree requirement, and so we'll give you the credits. Right? So that for this, what do you need? You need to show all the brochures and the college catalogs of the previous course that you completed, and then the college that you're in will be able to match it with their own degree requirements to see if it matches. Right? So, so you need to provide all these catalogs, brochures, and then of course your transcript to show that you completed those courses and with a good grade, so that you get similar grades once you transfer them. Now, what if it's out of state? If you completed courses out of state, maybe you did some courses in California, and then you're transferring them. Now you're in another college in New York and you want to transfer them. So if these particular colleges like Excelsior, Thomas Edison, Charter Oak, they don't have any restriction on which state you completed your previous college courses. You could have done your courses anywhere, maybe in Ohio, or it could be in anywhere like Texas. It doesn't matter. Wherever, if it's an accredited US college where you completed your previous college courses, you can definitely get them transferred as long as the course content matches something that you need for the current degree that you're working in, that you're enrolled in. Okay. Now, what about international credits? Like supposing you join Excelsior College, just for an example, and then you did a lot of courses abroad. Like for example, I had quite a number of courses I completed in India. Okay. Or you could be from any other part of the world. You completed some courses abroad. In that case as well, these Excelsior, Thomas Edison, Charter Oak, they let you transfer them by doing a foreign credential evaluation. So this is something the college doesn't directly evaluate them. They use some agencies. Like there's each college has its own specific recommended foreign credential evaluators. One such foreign credential evaluator that Excelsior uses is Educational Credential Evaluators, ECE. And then there's another one called WES, World Education Services. So before you actually do your foreign credential evaluation, you should check with your college on who they recommend for foreign credential evaluation. So in these catalogs and course descriptions of your previous courses, if you've done them abroad, send it to the credential evaluator. Make sure it's in English, or if it's not in English, have it translated by a professional translation service before you send it. Like if your transcripts are not in the English, then obviously the credential evaluator needs to be able to read it. But other than that, so send all the course descriptions, your mark sheets or transcripts, send a notarized copy of your mark sheets. Sometimes they might say that they cannot accept copies, they need the originals, because when you've studied abroad, all you have is the original and your copies. So you might have to send them the originals and then have them courier it back to you for a cost. So that you might have to send the originals in some case. That's what you'll have to send your originals. So you send them all this, and then the credential evaluator will charge you maybe $500 or something for the evaluation. They have different services and packages. So you choose the one that your college where you're enrolled in requires. You pay the money and then send them all the course content and your mark sheets. And then once they may take a few weeks, maybe a couple of months to evaluate everything, and then they will. So you ask, and then just in the application form, have them send it to your college. Like for example, if you join Excelsior College, then the credential evaluator will send the evaluation report to Excelsior College and send you also a copy. So you use that, and then using that, you'll be able to transfer your foreign credits as well. So there is no limit. You could have studied in the same state, different US state or abroad. You can still transfer your credits as US equivalent accredited credits to these colleges like Excelsior, Thomas Edison and Charter Oak. And then as far as these are mainly, we're talking about college courses that you can transfer. But then what if you did some courses that are ACE or NCCRS accredited? Like you might have done some courses online on Sailor Academy or on study.com and so on. If you want to transfer them, these colleges like Excelsior, Thomas Edison, Charter Oak, they have a limit of about, definitely Thomas Edison, Charter Oak have this limit of about 90 credits is the maximum they will allow for transferring courses which are ACE or NCCRS accredited. So anything you've done on study.com or Sailor or Straighter Line, or even if you've written some CLEP and DSST exams, there's a limit of 90 credits that you can transfer. But as far as college courses, accredited college courses are concerned, the limit is very little bit, about 114 to 120 you can actually transfer. And so when you transfer credits, supposing you got a good grade, you got A plus, you want to be, when you transfer the credits, you want to be able to get a similar grade, right? You want to get a good grade. or I mean, you want to definitely give, your grade to apply to the when you transfer the credits. So one thing I've found is when you transfer credits, I mean, with ACE NCCRS courses, it's a little bit different, but then with regular college courses you're transferring, definitely there is a grade that will be applied when you transfer the credits, but it may not be the same grade which you got for the original course when you did the course in some other college. That grade may not match the same the grade that you're given after the transfer. In my case, there were some pleasant surprises, because I did some courses in India, and then I was able to, and I got about a B or a B plus. And then when I transferred it, this was for applied mathematics, and when I transferred it, I got an A plus. And then when I looked at, I was wondering, hey, how come I got this? I looked at the course content of my original course which I did, and then the degree requirements for my degree, and it seemed like the course I had completed was quite advanced. I had done a lot of different things. So they were able to actually give me a higher grade, because the degree requirements required a certain number of applied mathematics to a certain level of advanced courses. But I had a little bit more than that. So you can get some pleasant surprises like that as well, because it's not always that, okay, I got a B and then now I'm getting a C. It could even be that you got a B and now you're getting an A. Right, once you transfer the credits. So, but it's all up to the credential evaluator and to the college itself that you're enrolled in. It's totally dependent on their policies. And what about community college? If you did community college, you got an associate degree, or you just did some courses in a community college, and you want to transfer them to for a bachelor's degree in some college like Excelsior or Thomas Edison. Then in this case, Excelsior, Thomas Edison, Charter Oak, they allow you to transfer 90 credits. For an associate degree, you just need 60 credits, right? But then you could do an additional 30 credit level, worth of courses in community college, and transfer all the 90 credits from a community college to your bachelor's degree at Excel. These big three, let's call them big three, that's how they are known as. Excelsior, Thomas Edison, Charter Oak are known as the big three colleges. To the big three. So you can, so this way you save a lot of time and money. In community college, you not just complete 60, but that just make sure that the degree requirements. But if you're planning on completing a course, a community college, and then joining and then enrolling in Excelsior, Thomas Edison, one of these other colleges, just make sure that you know which degree you're enrolled in and which degree you're going to enroll in for your bachelor's degree. Keep a tab on what are the degree requirements, and make sure you take all the right courses during community college, so that you will definitely be able to transfer them to the degree that you want for your bachelor's degree. Just plan things out a little bit ahead of time, so that you don't waste a lot of time and money, because the last thing you want is you take some courses in community college, and though you're in a college which has a very transfer friendly policy, it doesn't transfer because the course content does not match the new degree requirements. You don't want that. So just make sure the degree requirement, if you know the subject, you know if the content of the course that you are doing, does it match the content of the course for the new degree that you would be enrolling in. Just get the catalogs, take a deep look at it. You could even visit a college counselor to have them look at it. But even if you're familiar with the subject, you will know that whether if the content is matching. Okay, so once you do this and you're able to get 90 credits from the community college to transfer for your bachelor's degree, then all you need is another 30 credits, and you could just write some, or do some study.com or Sailor, or just write some CLEP and DSST exams. Just make sure, because the community college, you don't get upper level credits. A lot of it will be just mid-level or lower level credits. So once you get 90 credits transferred from community college, you'll have to finish about another 30 credits. A lot of them will have to be upper level credits. So luckily, study.com has a lot of upper level courses that transfer the upper level. So you can take study.com to complete a lot of upper level courses. And of course, there's Straighter Line. You could check with them if they have upper level courses. Then there's Sailor. They also do have some upper level courses. And then Sophia generally has lower level, but you could check. Or there could be a CLEP and DSST courses. You could ask your college itself, hey, which exams or courses can I take for the remaining 30 credits to get upper level. You can just check with your student counselor at your college, like Excelsior. Ask them before you actually take the remaining courses and exams. That's one way to do it. And then so that way you know that you're taking the right courses which will apply to your degree, so you don't waste any time or money. And then what if you want to know which are all the courses that will transfer? You want to find that out, but you're not ready to enroll into degree for a bachelor's degree. Then there is another way to. There's something called a credit bank. What it does, it evaluates all your previous learning. Could be exams, previous courses, whatever you've done which is accredited. It's going to evaluate all that and then put it in a report. So that later on when you enroll in college, it'll be easy for you to just show that and then get the transfer credits. And it will also give you a good list of, hey, what are all your courses, what are all the accredited courses you've already completed. So it'll give you a good like a status report of what you've done, that you can, and how long it will take for you to finish a degree. You'll get a handle on that, even if you're not enrolled in a degree. So these credit bank services are now available. In Excelsior, it is known as One Transcript service, and in Thomas Edison, it's known as Independent Learning Assessment, ILA, and then at Charter Oak, it's known as Credit Registry. That's what it's known as. So you could get that report and keep it handy if you just want to know how your previous learning is going to be stand for a new degree. And when you look at these big three colleges, Excelsior, Thomas Edison, Charter Oak, for admissions are quite simple. You don't have to write any SAT or anything else. But then these colleges expect you to have anywhere between 9 to about 21 previous credits that you've already completed before they will give you admission. So supposing, so if you've done previous college courses, it's no big deal. You can just show them I've already completed about 9 to 21 credits previously, and then you get admission. But then for what about people from high school who want to still get into Excelsior, one of these big three? One way to do it is just write some CLEP or DSST exams, or just take some study.com courses, online courses, and then that can apply as credits that you've already completed, so you can easily get admission to these big three colleges. So these are all the colleges that allow you to transfer the most credits. Okay, thank you for watching. If you like this content, please do like, share and subscribe. And for more such content, please visit collegenomics.com.